guys, Courtney here with Courtney's Customs, and today I'm going to show y'all how to do a horror movie themed tumbler. For this tumbler, I'm using a 12-ounce can koozie from Makerflow Crafts. I'll put the link down in the description. What's really cool about this tumbler is it comes with two lids. You can either make it just a normal tumbler with a normal lid, or you can put like a can of pop or something down in it and screw this on top and make it what I just call a can cooler. So whoever gets this tumbler can use it for however they like, of course, but I'm going to show you guys how to make it horror movie themed. And I have the coolest image that I found on Etsy. I'll put the link down in the description for that, along with everything else that I use. And I'm going to show you guys my printing process, because I get a lot of different questions about how I print my water slides, and somebody actually made a comment saying, can you please show us how in the next video to print your water slides. So that's what I'm doing today. With all of that being said, let's get started. So first, what you want to do is measure your tumbler, because this is going to be a full water slide wrap. This is a skinny straight, so that is perfect. That's why I chose to do this. This is just my tape measure that I've had for like years and years and years. I'm just going to start at the very top and go all the way down. That is like a little bit bigger than 4.75, so I'm going to say 4.8. And then wrapping it all the way around, it comes right at 10 inches. So we want to do 4.8 tall by 10 inches wide. And of course, we all know that Cricut Design Space will not let us print that big, but I'm going to make it let us print that big, if that makes sense. I do absolutely everything on my phone. I don't really do a whole lot of stuff on my laptop. I just feel more comfortable doing it on my phone. So I'm going to go over to Cricut Design Space on my phone and get the image uploaded. Now, my last full water slide wrap, I showed you guys that I use an app on my phone called Print to Size. A lot of people could use it, and then I had a lot of people saying they could not use it because it's an iPhone only app, and so, you know, Android users and such couldn't use it. So I'm going to show you guys an alternative. So once I have my image uploaded here in Cricut Design Space, which if you can see what it is, really, that's the one we're using. I think it is so cool. So what we want to do is unlock it, come over here to edit. I'm doing this all upside down, so bear with me. We said 4.8 tall and 10 wide. So obviously it's not going to let us print that big, and only lets you print like, I think it's like 9.25 and not 10. So I'm going to lock that back up so it doesn't mess up anymore. Come over here to shapes and choose a square. I'm going to make the square, like I said, I'm doing this upside down, bear with me. I'm going to make the square cover up a section of the image. Okay, now I'm going to select all of it, go to actions, select all of it, go to actions, hit slice, remove that square, remove what's left of the slice, and now we have this. So now this is two images that we can put together to make one, and there are no problems in the layers, so it's going to let us print it. Okay, so now the images look like this. They're split up, two different pieces of paper here. I've already sealed them. Just one coat with 2 times Rust-Oleum clear. And now I'm going to cut the images out and place them on one by one. And I know I'm going to get comments, because I always do. My Cricut does not calibrate. I have done everything under the sun that I know to do to get it to calibrate, which is why I cut by hand. Now that the images are cut out, I'm going to go ahead and soak them in water. I'm just going to do one at a time, and I'm going to start with the biggest piece just to get the bigger one out of the way. Alright, now the water slide is ready. I'm just going to place it face down, try to make sure everything's good and straight. And just slide the backing off like so. This is just a silicone squeegee. I also get a lot of questions about that. All it does is just get the wrinkles out of the water slide, and also like trapped water bubbles, air bubbles, whatever it may be. So there's the first half. Now I'm just going to repeat with the second half. Alright, so now time for the second half, and I want to make sure that I line it up the right way. So, I think this is like the hardest part. And that moved quite a bit when I pulled that backing off, so I am just trying to very carefully manipulate it back up. And now going through with the squeegee again. So now this is what we have. There is a tad bit of overhang right there, but I think once this dries, I don't want to do it while it's wet because I will ruin it, but I think once it's dried, I can cut that with an X-Acto knife. But I think it worked out pretty good. So I may or may not also add some black acrylic paint or some spray paint, whatever, down here. I think that might look better if it's black instead of white. I feel like it just kind of sticks out too much with the design. So I think I'm gonna do that. So I'm afraid if I spray paint on it, it'll kind of like mist up on me here. So I am just gonna take a cotton ball with some black acrylic paint. This is just straight black from Apple Barrel. And I'm just dabbing around it, and I can promise you that once I put epoxy on this, it's going to smooth that out really good and it'll look really nice. Alright, so now I'm going to pop this bad boy on my turner back here from Bama Cups, put a couple coats of epoxy on it, and then come back to show you guys what it looks like. Alright guys, here we are the next day, and she is looking good. I love stuff like this. This is my jam, and I'm so excited. I'm going to take this to my vendor event, and I think it'll sell quick. I'm really excited about it. I love it. It's got all the classics on there. So I really hope this answers any questions for you guys. I always have a lot of questions when I do a full water slide wrap. This was kind of an alternative, a different way to do it. So I really hope I helped you guys. That's always my main goal when I make my videos. I want to help you guys, but that's it. Before I go, I do have y'all's cup of positivity for the day, and today's quote is, "My dear friend, clear your mind of can't." That was said by Samuel Johnson. That's all I have for you guys today. I really hope y'all enjoyed the tutorial. I hope this answers any questions and gives y'all an alternative to full water slide wraps. So as always, if y'all have any questions, please feel free to comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Be kind, love one another, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.